So I don't know when this first video is going to upload. So, like I said in the last video, this could possibly be a double upload, or it could be a video. This could be a failed double upload, and I might have to re-upload the videos. But yeah. So there's that. This video is going to be talking about first 3 weeks of school. It's 3 weeks. Only 3 weeks. Um, um, to say that um, it's been a good 3 weeks is I don't know. It's there, but it's also not. My first week, finally got to see my girlfriend again, but that's neither here nor there. Cause I know who really wants to hear about you and your girlfriend. Oh my God, shut up. Anyways, um, oh, it's you know, it was alright. I like my classes somewhat. I feel like I should have changed my probably should have changed my fourth hour. Um, which I originally was, but then I was like, oh my gosh, I want to learn art so bad, so screw it, I'm gonna take the class. Worst decision of my life. Worst decision of my life. Cause why? Why didn't I take the class? Why? Just why, Lord? Please, you could have given me. You could have helped me, man. Please, you could have told me, no, change it. Immediately change it. Cause you know that your year is going to be terrible just from those that class. And you have it right after geometry too. Now, see, it's not the classes, it's not the teachers. It's some of the students. And now I've had a problem with these two students for years. Years and years and years and years. One actually it's a couple. They're a couple. Now the guy, he's actually pretty cool. I'm pretty cool with the man. The girl, on the other hand, she is a piece of work. She is a piece of work. Now my problem is, okay, I've dated this girl before, and she ended up cheating on me with the guy who I'm kind of cool with. Um, Now, some people might say, "Oh my God, you're friends with the guy that your ex-girlfriend cheated on you with." I don't care. I honestly don't, because it's cool. That was that was elementary, so it don't matter. It was elementary school. It really don't matter. And I've known this girl for 5 years now. I've known her for 5 years. She was pretty cool when I met her. But as time went on, I realized I don't like this girl. One, here are my problems with her. One, she's nosy. She's so nosy. And I know what you're thinking. Oh my gosh, everybody's a little nosy sometimes. No, this girl is like immediately nosy. It's like I try and conversate with this girl once. She over here talking about, you talking to anybody? Yes, but even if I no, but even if I wasn't, then why would that be your business? No, you don't need to know who I'm talking to or not. I don't like you as a person because you're so judgmental, and you just treat people horribly. You get mad at your boyfriend for the littlest stuff. And she's been doing that. So I literally was on a FaceTime with this girl, with this different girl once. It was a different girl. I dated her for like a week, and she broke up with me. Um, Actually, I dated her twice, and she broke up with me. We're not talking about that girl. Um, I was on FaceTime with this girl. I was on FaceTime with that girl. I hear in the background, oh, I'm breaking up with my boyfriend uh, because he didn't pay for my prom ticket. You gonna break up with him because he didn't pay for your prom ticket? Like that makes sense. Make that make sense. Please make that make sense. How you gonna break up with somebody just because they didn't pay for your prom ticket? Pay for your own prom ticket. You work. You're getting paid. And I know this because every junior and senior works and gets paid. Work, you get paid. So why are you complaining? Why are you complaining? Just pay for your own prom ticket. Yes, I understand that would be a sweet gesture and a whole thing. I understand that. But you can't get mad at him just because he didn't want to pay for your prom ticket. You broke up with this man so many times and got back together with him. You broken up with him and gotten with his friends and then gotten back together with him. You've done so much. You've done so much to this man. And it kills me because this guy is smart. He's a pretty cool dude. He's smart. He has a sense of humor. You know, he's one of those cool, smart people. He's not one of those people who are so technical and want to correct you on every little thing. He's just smart, especially in the history and science department. I should have been cheating on him. But I'm not that type of person. I like to make my own grades. So, yeah. Which is a good thing. I like to make my own grades. I don't care if it's in... I try my best. So as long as the teacher knows that I try my best and didn't cheat off anybody, I'm good. But this guy is so smart in the science and history department, it's not even funny. He's a pretty cool person. And he's so smart that it irritates me because, like, why do you stick with this girl who's completely toxic, actually? To be completely honest, she's toxic to you, bruh. And then she acts like she's so controlling, like she owns you, bruh. She doesn't. She's always trying to boss you around and stuff like this. And they get mad at you when you don't do something that wasn't even for her. It was for a teacher. You're getting mad at him because he accidentally didn't do anything. He actually didn't do something for a teacher, for a class, and you're over here calling his name like you're the teacher. You're not. Cool it, man. She just does things to hurt my nerves. It's like, bro, you could do so much better, bro. You could do so much better. And it's like, she's also so judgmental. Like, okay, everybody's judgmental when it comes to what I listen to, my family, which I'm cool with. I don't care if it's my family. Of course y'all gonna judge me. I might judge y'all on the same stuff. I'm gonna judge you on the same music y'all listen to, on the same things. But it comes to a point when people who judge you so many times, like, I remember I was doing this thing for class, and on it, I put something about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. She gonna go, oh my god, you still watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? And it wasn't even on no, like, oh my god, like, so you still watch that? Like, it wasn't, like, it wasn't no, like, cool, like, she wasn't saying it, like, oh, I think it's cool that you still thinking with your childhood. Nah, she said, like, so condescending and judgmental, like, oh my god, you still do that? You still do that? Yes, I still watch some of my Ninja Turtle stuff. Why are you judging me? I have a bag full of Ninja Turtle toys, and I got boxes up in Tulsa with my dad full of Ninja Turtle toys. I actually want to get that stuff back. Don't ask why. Don't judge me. And then it was something else. It was like my favorite artist, and on there I put one of my favorite artists is Juice WRLD. She gonna go, oh my gosh, you still listen to him? Yes. Like, you keep saying that, like, I'm gonna get, like, you saying that, like, it's a problem for me to like my music. I don't judge you. I don't judge you on the music you listen to, so don't sit here and judge me on the stuff that I listen to. I don't judge you on the shows you watch, so don't sit here and judge me on the shows I watch. You sit here and watch. You sit here and watch movies about Vikings and stuff like that, and that's cool. People like what they like, but you can't sit here and judge me on on the fact that I still watch my childhood stuff. You can't sit there and judge me when I don't judge you, so don't judge me. That's how I am. And then you can't judge. You listen to old like Viking stuff music. I don't know what it is. She just be talking about it. I'm like, ah, cool, whatever, cool. Don't sit here and judge me on the stuff that I listen to, and you gonna try to. I don't judge you on your music, so don't judge me on my music. I never judge you when you said, "Oh, I listen to rock." Come to find out, I started liking a little bit of rock music. I never judged you when you said, "Oh, I don't listen to rap music because it's so inappropriate." I don't judge you because you don't. I listen to rap music. You don't have to listen to the same music I listen to. I've done that for years. People tell me, "Oh, I don't listen to rap music or R&B or stuff like that because it's too inappropriate." Cool. We don't have to listen to the same music. We can talk about something completely different. It don't gotta be music. Okay. That's my thing. You can't just sit here and judge people off of what they do or what they listen to or what they watch because they don't do it to you, so don't do it to them. That's my thing. And I'm just and she's rude too. Like she's rude to people. Like I've heard this girl like talk about people behind their backs. And there's this girl. She's a sweet girl. She's nice. Like she don't bother nobody. All she's just trying to do is just she's just trying to do what she's supposed to do. Do her schoolwork, at least try her best to do her schoolwork and at the end of the day, go to her dorm and chill. I can't count the many times that I've heard this girl talk behind this other girl's back. Talk about this nice girl. She don't do nothing. She's just cool. I've heard this girl talk behind this girl's back. Hey, the nice girl we're gonna call M, and the rude girl we're gonna call L. M just be cool. She don't be on nothing. She just be cool with people. She just trying to be cool with people. She just got there like last year around October or September. It was like a couple months after my surgery. She don't do nothing. She don't bother nobody. At least she tries not to. And she's a Christian, so she's cool. She's cool on on everything. I can't count the many times that this girl L has talking behind this girl's back, talking about, oh, this, that, and the third. She's weird. She's this, that, and the third. And then sometimes when Emma's trying to talk to L is over here ignoring her, and I'm like, dude, you're supposed to be her friend too. Like she considers you a friend, you sitting here ignoring her. That's just disrespectful and rude. Me personally, I wouldn't do that to somebody. And it's like you weird, bro. You move weird. I don't like you because you move weird. That's weird, bro. I don't like people who do stuff like that. Don't judge people if they don't judge you, and you have to. If you don't want to talk to somebody, then don't call them your friend. You don't even gotta hang out with them. If you don't want to be around somebody, don't hang around them. And then another guy is we're gonna call him K. We're gonna call her boyfriend H, because H, I'm only giving them letters because I'm not about to say their real names. And her boyfriend's name don't start with an H. It's just I wanted to give him a different letter than K because his name starts with K, but I can't. I'm talking about a different K. H. K. He I've talked to him. He's pretty cool. I don't really rock with him like I used to, but he was cool when I was talking to him. I can't count the many times that I've heard L talk about K behind his back too, and you consider him a friend too. And then there's a guy online that she talks to and stuff like that. She talked behind his back, and then or she's either talking behind his back or she's talking about, oh, I like him, I like him, I like him. So you're cheating on H with this other guy that you met online. It's kind of crazy. Keep it a buck. I just, and she irks my nerves. And it's like, and not only that, like, she's rude to people who ain't even rude to her. Like, I'm gonna give y'all a recent scenario too. What we did? I think it was Monday. No, not one Monday. It was either Wednesday or Thursday. So it was the day before yesterday or the day before that. I'm standing. So, there's two exits to the cafeteria, right? We're at lunch. Two exits to the cafeteria. There's one that everybody really comes in. You know, that's where everybody comes in, gets in line, gets their trays, and sits down. You know, that's where, you know, that's little. And outside of that entrance is a bunch of like, that's where all the hooks for the backpacks and canes, because you know we're all blind, so we have to use canes. And you don't know what canes are. They're like sticks that we move around. We use to detect when something is in front of us or around us, so we don't run into stuff. And then there's a different exit. That's where we go. The other exit is where we go to you know, throw away our trays, put up our silverware, and you know, things of that nature. And sometimes some teachers who are like either who come from that direction, because there's a hallway outside that, because that's also where that leads into the kitchen. And so there's a doorway in that area where we go out and we have to go back around and go back around and go into the entrance to the cafeteria, go into the other entrance to the cafeteria so we can go back to our seats if we're waiting. And then like some teachers actually do walk through that area so they can get to the cafeteria, because teachers are just, I guess teachers get special privileges, yeah. So we're not talking about the area where we dump trays right now. We talking about that area where we hang our canes up and hang our backpacks up when we go to lunch. So I didn't know. I understand. Yes, I was kind of in the way. I was in the walkway, but I was trying. It was only gonna take me a couple of minutes, and I was trying to get my device. It has my device that I mainly use is it has a shoulder strap. So I put it over my shoulders. I was trying to put it over my shoulders. And I wear it like across my chest because it feels better. It feels more comfortable walking around with it like that. So I was trying to put it across my chest, and I'm doing my little thing. This girl L is standing behind me with her boyfriend, and she goes, "Move, Quante." And I turned around, and I was it irked this is what irritating me, because I was like, you can't just tell people to move out your way. When are you gonna tell somebody that in public and something bad gonna happen to you? You can't just be. And I told her, I said, first of all, don't just tell me to move. Second of all, First of all, sorry that I was in your way, but I was trying to put something on in order so I can go to recess. Second of all, you don't need to be disrespectful and rude to people. You could have use your manners and say excuse me instead of just telling people to move. Because that is something I don't play. Use respect, please. Because you say that to the wrong person, and something bad gonna happen to you, and you're not gonna enjoy it. I'm not praying on nobody's downfall or anything, but I'm just saying, be respectful to people. Use respect, and you will get respect. That's how it goes. Use respect, and you will get respect. That's all I got to say. Um, Sorry for the coughing and sneezing. Um, and I thought and I went outside. I said, and then she was like, nah, cause before I went outside, she was like, oh, I don't care what you talking about. I don't care. I'm gonna be as mean as I want. I don't care. I don't care what you talking about. And then she was like, I'm a rude person. I was like, you can be rude all you want. I'm just letting you know how it is. I'm just letting you know what it is. I'm just telling you, be more respectful to people, because that's how people immediately dislike you, because you don't use respect when you're around people. You don't earn friends from being rude to people. That's what you don't do. And I've been, even though I don't talk to you as much, I've been nothing but respectful and kind to you. Partly, I didn't tell her this, but partly because her boyfriend is like kind of a friend of mine. So I was like, yeah. But I said, that's not how you. I told her, that's not how you win friends. That's not how you get friends. You need to be more respectful. And I went outside because that had ruined my whole mood. Now, luckily, uh, my girlfriend came and found me, and I told her, I was like, bro, this girl L, she just irking my nerves. I was like, how she gonna tell somebody to move if she can't? Like, you can't just tell people to move. It's not how that works. You have to actually be respectful to people. I said, if you don't respect and be kind to people, one day you're gonna be disrespectful and rude to somebody, and you're gonna end up in two places: in the hospital or the grave. So I wish she would learn some respect and treat people with kindness, but she's not that type of person. So I'm not, you know. I don't think she's ever going to be that kind of a person. So yeah. Um, but yeah. So other than that, my 3 school weeks have been cool. This was supposed to be a rant about my school week and stuff like that, but I guess it turned into a rant about a girl I don't like at my school. So yeah. Um, but the reason why I say I don't enjoy, because she's in my third and my fourth hour class, and I can't really change my third hour class, because I don't think I could have switched that. I probably could have, when I probably should have looked into it. Hey, maybe I could have switched classes, but I feel like I probably needed to be in that class because I'm a little slower when it comes to schoolwork and school. I'm a little slower in some of them subjects, and I knew immediately in that class. Like, I don't want to be rude or anything, but everybody in that class is a little slow. So I feel like it was probably best that I was in that class to be, because I am a little slow. No disrespect, for real, for real. But yeah, I thought it was gonna be a rant about school, and it turned out to be a rant about a girl I don't like. Yeah. So I mean, I guess we just wait and see how school plays out for me. Hopefully, this becomes a good school year. Because last year and the year before that, you know, I don't think it was my best years, my best 2 years, or my best two first years of high school. Well, okay, I'm gonna say that the last half of my ninth grade year was kind of good. You know, it was kind of good. And I would say that the last 2 months of last year was good, and that's because I started I wasn't with my girl, but I had just started talking to her. Again, y'all. So I said this in the last video, and I don't even know. It probably ain't uploaded yet, but at least at the time that I'm recording this, it probably ain't uploaded yet. But I'm also not gonna upload this video until that video fully uploads. So yeah. But you know, I'll give y'all the story time. You know, on next video when I got with my girl. You might get that tomorrow. You might get that next weekend. And I can't do it Monday because that's when I go to school. Because of Labor Day. Because my school is a little different. Because since most of us are, we live hours away from our school. So we have to take, they make us, a lot of us, because we're, like, all the students in that school are spread all over Oklahoma City. Not Oklahoma City, are spread all over Oklahoma. And the school is located in Muskogee, Oklahoma, or Springfield, Oklahoma, whichever you want to go with. And I'm in Oklahoma City, so I have to take a 3-hour bus ride up there. They send some of their staff members to come pick us up from at least my stop is a college. They send people to come pick us up from there, and then the staff members take all of us up to the school, and we stay there from Sunday to Thursday, and but because I don't know when Labor Day is, but it's either tomorrow or Monday. But because there's a Labor Day I think it's on Monday. Because Labor Day, we have to take our routes on Monday instead of Sunday. Because I guess Labor Day is a good day for people. Why it matters to schools to give Labor Day, to make it a holiday for a school to be out, I don't understand. But you know, it gives me an extra day on the weekend. So you know, I'm not objecting. Sure. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go. You know, I got stuff to do. So. Not really. I'm probably just gonna go watch YouTube or scroll through TikTok or text my girlfriend, and you know, just probably just keep an eye on the first video and make sure that uploads right, and then once I finally upload this one, keep an eye on this one to make sure this uploads right. So yeah, the last time I tried to upload videos, it didn't go too well, so let's hope that this time it goes very well. But yeah, so peace.